Right? Oh, you think he's the guy down at the barricade? Yes, he is.
Place your bet on the pits, human.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here.
Yes, we did.
You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Talk to you later.
Cool.
The pits have been a bloodbath ever since Urza's handler was exiled.
That. Got rid of that. Awesome. Slowly ticking things off the to-do list.
And the Solarians, too. Those little bastards think they're so smart. Couldn't take it fair.
Bit windy out there. Right, so just not talking to me now, apparently. Alright, fine. I'll have a look myself. Citadel. Doesn't really matter who we take with us, so Ali and Paris. Which shop was it? Arab's shop on the Citadel. Arab. Not the one who runs the game store, is he? Probably. One who had the
talks we had on the elevators.
No.
Come on, remember how we'd all ask you about life on the flotilla? It was an opportunity to share.
This conversation is over.
Tell me again about your immune system.
I have a shotgun.
Maybe we'll talk later.
Oh, that's great. Love it.
I wish they still made role-playing games.
The
like
game
that.
salesman.
These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat.
Arab.
Those old games where you had to remember to
It sounds like a Solarian name, so... Oh, that's a news terminal. Arab. What if he's the guy that runs the shop down on the bottom level? I love that little conversation that just happened there as well. That is so good. I mean, Tally was basically, you know, saying what every Mass Effect player was thinking, right? Did you miss the elevators? No, not at all. But it was a good time to kill time and talk to each other. Shut up. Used ship salesman. Aha! Yes, there's Marab.
Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Subject: Anto Bektal. Anto Bektal is a member of a criminal organization headed by Arya Talok, often considered the Pirate Queen of Omega. While Arya's gang is mostly airtight, Anto has an eye towards outside work. Whether this is an exploitable hole, we're not sure. Very weird place to put a question mark. This is Arya Talok after all. Okay. And the other one was supposed to be outside Eternity on Ilium. So we'll go and have a look anyway, and I'll see if you can get one from each. Ah, no, I didn't mean to dock. Clicked wrong. Ah. Get up. Add accept. Alright. My mistake. Professional gamer at work here, guys. Right. That button instead. Ilium. Who can we take with us to Ilium? Bean. So what Jack makes of Ilium. And take Kasumi. I don't think I've taken her to Ilium. Need to put some points into her stuff. Give her overload, because she hasn't bought that yet. 8 points. Shadow Strike. Oh, let's just fill that up. That's a pretty cool ability. She seems to use it a lot, so... Increase the damage inflicted or reduces the cooldown by 80% if the target is killed by this power? What? Cool. Level of warp ammo, shockwave, and pull. That's pretty cool. Because she almost always kills people with that power. So she'll just be able to rapid fire that thing off all the time.
Would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers
Towers,
itself
traffic,
fortunate.
lights, and Asari everywhere you look. I thought about living here for a while, but everybody's so tight-ass. It's all about...
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
Oh, Jack's got some thoughts.
Lots of money here. Soft people who'd make good victims. This place is one bad day away from becoming Omega.
Uh-huh. That sounds like a Jack thought.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course.
The Scandal Rock story of Nasana Dantius has come to a tragic end as the businesswoman was killed in her
I love that the news reports that play in the background as well are all the things that you've done. Alright. Anything in here that we can download? Yeah? Ah! Datapad.
Maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
So the Galana LeMay shipping routes into the terminus system. Don't worry, our contract is a Batarian gentleman named Anto. He's one of Arya Talok's flunkies. I thought that name sounded familiar. But we're keeping his palms well greased. Oh, and he should offer us safe passage through the systems. Was he betraying her? Oh. I vaguely remember something about this. As long as we stay beneath Arya's notice, we should be fine. Sincerely, Valeria. She'll be very interested to hear about that.
But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
Yeah. So we could get both. Interesting. So, do we have an option to take that to Arya instead of giving it to Ish? Or maybe he tells us to go give it to her afterwards. I don't know. Vaguely remember now something about this.
is the gateway to the Traverse. But is that gate open too wide? Investment think tanks are noting concerns that new technological discoveries
I need minimal heat increase. And speed. I have extremely high performance requirements. 25. Sell at 25.
Sell at 25. He's always selling at 25, that guy. Every time we come through here. This one guy wants the best tech upgrades they have, and the other guy wants to sell at 25. Go. Go say hi to Liara. We haven't been back there since the last stream when we took over the Shadow Broker's operation. So maybe we can have some more conversation with her. Maybe we take Tally in there with us, that'll be interesting. Oh, come on, there we go.
with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Oh, really?
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
343 Guilty Spark.
It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Yeah. You do that. As long as it, doesn't kill anyone who it determines is not the Shadow Broker. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, these are dossiers on all the... from the Shadow Broker's point of view. Possible recruitment candidate after Elusive Man's assassination and destruction of Cerberus. Professor previously attached to Solarian Special Tasks Group. Impressive credentials. Modifications to genophage re-established 99.9% death rate among Krogan births. Current work with Shepard. Obvious atonement attempt. Jacob Taylor, ex-line soldier, biotic training, despite solid service history, clearly placed on Shepard's team primarily for stabilizing elements of his personality. Jack, abnormal biotic abilities, achieved combat footage, archive combat footage compares favorably with Pragia incident facilities' expected results. Easily manipulated through emotional impairment created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. Wow. Zaid was a Blue Suns founder, lost leadership of Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment. High mission success rate after near-death experience, has completed several missions offered by agents. Involvement of the Shadow Broker in these missions withheld. So he did missions for the Shadow Broker and didn't know. Garrus, the former CSEC officer, exceptional tactical team building skills, leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard, unlikely to fulfill full development under Shepard's command. I think that's kind of true. Samara, rigidly Justicar code makes movements and mission outcomes predictable. Mother to 3 Ardat Yakshi, one of which remains wanted for murder in Citadel space. This needs updating. She's dead. Tally, the mechanical engineer, typical Quarian investment in species future instead of personal advancement. Father's work useful in wielding tensions between Geth and Quarian racers. Interesting. I wonder if the Shadow Broker might have had something to do with everything that was going on there. Assume his skill break and enter, sentimental, impulsive, risk taker, investigates lover's death connection to Alliance scandal. Bane is a Drell assassin. Chief top ranks in Hanar training programs responsible for 1-hour massacre on Omega. The hell is that? Okia's vat-bred prototype. Threat to continuation of genophage likely minimal, but leaked knowledge and location of Perfect Krogan to Solarian Special Task Group. Interesting. So he was going to leak the information about Grunt. Loss of credits due to Elusive Man's direct interference in the recovery of Commander Shepard's body has been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus Project with retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed 1 year post-resuscitation. So the Shadow Broker was planning to move against Cerberus about a year later. There's ample blackmail material on Bailey. De facto leader of Omega is Arya Talok. Mando experience of 3 centuries. Wow. David Anderson, rejected Spectre candidate. Yes, he was. He doesn't even have a picture for Admiral Hackett. We've seen the guy. We know he's out there. They didn't need to put this here. And the file on himself is classified. There's a mail archive here. By your request, we've landed on the Yarg homeworld and captured a specimen for your studies. Oh, would this be the original Shadow Broker? Or the last one, at least. We actually had to kill several of them before finding this one, which seemed interested in leaving the planet. Hopefully this means he's more tractable. I wonder why they wanted him. I do recommend caution, however. These creatures may indeed be valuable shock troops or bodyguards for probably why, but their savagery puts even the Krogan to shame. As near as we can tell, it's part of their culture. They're not simple brutes like the Krogan. This one's, the one we've got is learning nearly as fast as a Solarian, so they had like a really good cognitive facility. They just never used it because they weren't developed. A bit more dangerous. From the Shadow Broker, if you're reading this, my young friend, you've eliminated the former operative Keshlu and have taken his position. These past few months have seen you learn and grow at a rate I would never have credited, not seen personally. You already understand 17 languages without a translator's assistant, and your political predictions have bettered some of my best agents. So this was to this guy, who was the Shadow Broker afterwards. As Keshlu, you will command my strike teams to gather intelligence and neutralize potential threats. Remember, your training, losing your temper costs you that priceless mind of yours, as well as the loyalty of your men. The Shadow Broker leads those who look for secrets. He must he must be trusted by his men so that he can in turn trust them. Gathering knowledge is a holy task, but I'm sure you'll understand. You wanted to be off your homeworld so badly to see the wonders that awaited you out here. Please provide an update of all operations, Keshlu, and please know I am proud of you. From the Shadow Broker again. Remove Operative Keshlu immediately. He's too dangerous to leave alive. Engage with numerical superiority, otherwise change all access codes and observe only. Provide no information. Keshlu must not be allowed any further access to. Message ends. From the Shadow Broker to all again. Operative Keshlu is no longer a problem. Discontinue code changes and resume their normal activity. I want status reports on all operations by the end of the next solar day. Shadow Broker out. It's pretty much exactly what we did with that with Liara. We killed this guy then, and sent pretty much the same message to everyone asking for an update. Interesting. Well, there's lots of emails there to read. Damn. Oh, Liara is in the room. Okay. Advanced training used. What is this? Oh, I can retrain their powers for 1,000 EZO. Well, there's not much point. They're not exactly maxed out either. Delivery pickup. Oh, there's platinum here for some reason. I wonder why that is. Is that just accumulating for me? So this is almost like a new base. There's the research terminal, the armor locker.
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right.
Yeah,
I never did say thanks for the rescue.
No, you didn't.
I never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
So, what are you doing with my ex-girlfriend?
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Nobody asked you light bulb.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
How are you holding up, Farron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair.
Cabo!
Mentally escape into old memories.
Ask him if he feels like the shape of the water was a fair representation of his people.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim.
Well, he was working directly with them.
Was an information trader, not a slaver.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
Can we get Paul Bettany to do the voice and we can call it Jarvis? That would be good. Alright.
Take it easy, Farron.
Do chill, my friend.
Thanks.
It's nearly time to repurchase effective caste status on Karshan. I have deducted funds to grant you full elite access.
What is this?
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Remember, you can zoom in for more detailed viewing and can pause anytime during playback.
I print a hard copy as well.
Aria Talok, Omega.
Oh! Yeah. Boom! Let's to watch her work.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
Emily Wong! Nice! So she's interviewing someone who crashed as a car.
Citadel.
Ah, it's the Ambassador Odina.
Donnell Udina, Omega.
He is again. Yep, he's having a good old time.
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
Just taking a stroll.
David Anderson, Citadel.
Oh! Well, it's good to see that tradition's still alive. Punching Odina. Let's watch that again. Oh! I love Anderson. Boom! Oh, I meant to hit next, but sorry.
Praetor Gavorn, Omega.
This is the Turian guy? Oh. Shady shit's going on there.
Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel.
Oh, shit! Oh, no. He went right for the kneecap. Oh. I used to be a reporter, but then I took a volus to the knee. Boom! He kicks it right in the back of the knee.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
By this one particular keeper. It probably found this device and then dismantled it.
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
Whoa! Okay, don't piss her off.
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
Chasing after all the Pyjaks. Did one of them have something? No, but there's a red one there. That's weird.
Elias Kellum, Citadel.
Look at him here with Bailey, buddying up. Ah, there we go. Bit of payola.
Okir test subject number 317, alias Grunt. Ilium.
Ooh, shit. So Grunt went out making friends without us.
Thane Krios, Kaje.
There he is, right at the top. He's just gonna vanish, isn't he? Oh no, that's him there. That's a guard. Shit. Thane.
Justikar Samara. Ilium.
You're not getting away. She's just walking like, nah, you're not going anywhere. Cool.
Arya Talok, Omega.
Okay, that's all of them. That's pretty cool. I like that. Check for more videos on your next visit? What? Yeah, I don't remember much of this at all. I never played all the DLCs when I first played the game through, and then the second time I played the game through I had all the DLCs, but I never stuck around too long.